Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. Today it's raining like a hell, or like the Englishman says, raining like cats and dogs. What would be a nice topic to talk about today? Maybe I find something. See you later. So here we are now, and I have an idea. The topic today is my Beatles records. And actually, when I think about me, I'm not in traditional way the Beatles fan, but I have some of their records, and I looked. The Beatles, I think they released 12 or 13, 14 maybe albums in really short time, and it is amazing. And actually, it would be actually easy way to collect all their albums. I mean the albums they published at that time when they were together. Of course, after they split, record companies have make lots of compilations and stuff like that. I try to remember what was my first experiences with the Beatles. I think I was listening their cover songs about these old rock and roll songs, because they loved this old rock and roll music, and that's how they started. And I can remember Long Tall Sally. It is one of my favorite still, Paul McCartney version. Long Tall Sally, I love it. And now I'm going to show you the records what I have. It is not complete the Beatles collection what they released, because I think I miss a couple of these early albums, but as far as I know, I have heard actually every Beatles songs, and but if I remember all the Beatles songs, that's the other case. So then I have some magazine here also, and one book that I thought it would be maybe, I show you the albums, and maybe I show you, and not maybe, I'm going to show you some pictures. And then I have actually very cool item here. So, but I start slowly. So what I have here, I have Rubber Soul, and they say new improved full dimensional stereo, Capitol Records. So I don't know if this is made in USA, American release, because I think some of these release it has other cover picture they release in USA and in Canada, and there are lots of different kind of Beatles records. So Rubber Soul, yeah, my favorite songs. Of course, here's lots of really great songs. Girl, In My Life, Missile, Run for Your Life, Norwegian Wood, and so on. So very, I can still remember. So the next one is Let It Be. I have this picture somewhere. Let It Be, of course. Get Back. The Long and Winding Road. This is Apple record release, and I think it's really cool idea. Apple Records. Why not? You know. So the label is Apple. It's a great idea. I'm a label fan, so this is, of course, for me fantastic. Then I have some, yeah. So the next one, Abbey Road. It's also really famous picture. Also, actually, I was in London maybe 30 years ago, and of course I wanted to see and visit Abbey Road and studios, but it was not possible to go inside. So, but you know, Mr. Music educator Rick Beato, he has made a video. He was visiting there, so, and he told also that 80s he wanted to also visit the Abbey Road studios, but they didn't let him to go inside. So maybe I have to try again. So the next one, this is also really famous one, Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band, and I think this release year is the same year when I was born. And special one of this record is, of course, I think this was one of the first one, gatefold covers. So, and or I think the lyrics was the first time on album cover, and this one is also. No, this is a capital one. So actually I don't know when or where I bought these albums, but I think it was 80s, late 80s, when I was buying vinyl records. The next one is Hey Jude. What we have here: Hey Jude, Revolution, Paperback Writer, Lady Madonna, Can't Buy Me Love, Don't Let Me Down, Ballad of John and Yoko, Rain, Old Brown Shoe. Hey Jude, is this official release? I don't know, you can tell me. Then I have here, what I have here. The next one is also famous. Actually, lots of Beatles album. If we think the cover builds and cover photos and cover art, they are unique. And this one also, these stickers here, I think I bought this. There are two possibilities. in London or in Stockholm. So this is how they knew what was the price. So they made a different kind of colored sticks. So they knew, okay, this one cost it's $200, for example. You know, nobody has have this idea to make album covers white, you know. And I see here I have number. This is also numbered 316059. And no, I think this one I have this photos somewhere. Yeah, now I know. Back in the USSR, Obladi Oblada, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, one of the greatest songs of all time. Blackbird, of course. Helter Skelter. They are classics, and this is also Apple release. So I think this is very rare. So maybe we look some pictures. I have a few records left. Paul is also watching pictures. What I have here, they have written a lot, and there are lots of old newspapers, articles. You know, Beatles are on the brink of splitting. So, lots of Beatles news. And that's great. Here they have also reviews for every album, beautiful and blistering. Abbey Road album. About Beatles, of course, it is very fascinating what they were doing, their studio work, and how they improve, and recording sessions, and the whole thing. And there was always experimenting of sound, and how they can express what they wanted to say at the moment. So it's very fascinating what they, and of course George Martin, the producer, was also exceptional, and so I think lots of things later. The Beatles was, of course, really important for this improvement in studios all over the world. Because when they started, they had 4 tracks recording system, so it was not so much. And if we think they made all these fantastic records with that kind of system, it's unbelievable, actually. So yeah, lots of pictures. So I like these live pictures. I think this was, yes, in New York City, Sea Stadium. And it's also fascinating how it was how the four guys, and they were so talented, and they were so young. So it's amazing when you think, today's world we have everything, and at that time it was different. And so what we have here, I think, okay, that was I don't know, they made also movies, so yeah, Making a Hard Day's Night, London. If you're a guitar fan, the Beatles backer. So great. So it's also a nice picture. George Harrison. One more trophies for Fabs. So they received Golden Records, and so one more silly season with Red Nose Ringo. Ringo is also there is only one Ringo, the great drummer. That's a nice one. Beatles stopped the Royal Variety Show. It's a nice picture. So I think we go further with records. Here we have also Essentialist Beatles 2 CDs for £22 or 5 for £50. So this came out. Ooh, I don't see any dates here. Maybe, I don't know, 2010 maybe. So Beatles Almost Through, Please Please Me Away. So it's a nice picture. So we go further. The next one, what I have here, the Beatles A Hard Day's Night original motion picture soundtrack, is also Capitol, and this one has vocal tracks and instrumental tracks. And now I have my first rarity. I think this one is Russian version of it. And I think here's only vocal tracks. Now we look the label. They say EMI, this kind of label. So next one, the Beatles, Help. So also movie. This one has really good songs. Help. Help, the night before, you got to hide your love away. I need you, another girl, ticket to ride. You gonna lose that girl. So now we look the label also. This different kind of label. Capital. So that is that one. So this also very famous Revolver has also great songs. Taxman, Eleanor Rigby, Here, There, and Everywhere, Yellow Submarine. But if I tell you the truth, I don't remember not so many songs of this album. Maybe I should listen again. Then this one, Something New, the Beatles. And I read that this was 5th or the 6th release in USA. So this picture, this cover picture, they released in USA. And that's why I think I have so many Capitol releases. So the Capitol, of course, is in America. And yeah, it has also this kind of label. So this one is also German version. I want to hold your hand. Komm, gib mir deine Hand. So here we see also Slow Down, Matchbox, Perkins song. So the Beatles, they love Carl Perkins, and I can remember celebration show, Carl Perkins celebration show, and George Harrison also was invited in this show, and he sang maybe Matchbox, I don't remember anymore. So maybe now I have something left. This one, I don't know what is this. The Beatles story or narrative and musical biography of Beatlemania on 2 long play records. So if you know more about this one, tell me. But as far as I know, this has also Gateball, and it has great picture. This one, it is really great. So now something special. This one, what we have here, Odeon record label. Lady Madonna, Things We Said Today, Hello, Goodbye, Nowhere Man. And other side, I don't know. But these singles I found on a German street, believe or not. So I think it would be a nice item to put it like this. So that was my rarity. What I have here, then I have Paul McCartney, also Russian release. It has really good songs, rock and roll. Kansas City, 20 Flight Rock, Claudie, Miss Claudie, Bring It On Home to Me. Lucille, Don't Get Around Much Anymore. I'm Gonna Be a Wheel Someday. That's Alright Mama, Summertime, Ain't That a Shame, Cracking Up, Just Because, Midnight Special. And I can also remember John Lennon made also rock and roll album with Phil Spector, and I didn't find this record. I think I don't have it, but I have my friend back in the day, of course, somebody had this record, and I tape it. So I've also heard this stuff also. Then we have here John Lennon double Fantasy, and this one I bought used, Just Like Starting Over, Woman. The songs what I like, what I remember at the moment, and this one, George Harrison, Cloud 9, contains the hit single Got My Mind Set on You. And of course, as a guitar fan, this is a great cover. Mr. Harrison with his Gretz, I think this is Project model, looks fantastic. So what we have here, also one pictures. So the record label Dark Horse Records. Do you remember Dark Horse Records? The last but not the least, of course, there are lots of versions of Beatles songs, and I have here one single from Finland. She Loves You, Hän sinun on. Hän All My Loving, Kaikki rakkauteni. Humpaveikot, so Beatles songs in Finnish. And the last one, I have one Beatles single, this kind of parlophone. It includes songs I'm Down and Help. And I'm Down, it is really great. Paul McCartney shout and sing really beautifully, this rocker. And this one is 1965 release. So I think this was the Beatles collection what I have, and maybe we find some nice picture. I think John Lennon had at that moment released new record, or singer, Working Class Hero, a really famous song. It's also great stuff. Another great picture. So that was all for now, my friends, and I hope you liked my video, and I see you next time. Stay safe and take care of you, and what else? Listen some Beatles if you can. So bye bye.